Took quite a while. And then, yeah. Oh, but I really do hope everything. Actually, wait, let me check something real quick. Wait, let me, there you go. Actually, no, let me check something real quick. Let me actually, like, check something on YouTube. This is taking a while, because, again, this is the first time I've ever, like, used this, so... Let me, do I have this open real quick? Where is it? Let me see. Alright, there you go. Alright, things are... There you go, I took care of a few things. It's... Yeah, I go. It's the legal child. The actual legal... Hello. Oh wait, you're there. Before I actually do get into the story, I gotta... You're okay? There you are. I'm a first, like... This slow loading. Oh, not that, Why does Saki like this? What? Oh wait, I forgot you're here. It's Stocko. I really do hope I said that name right. Ooh. Alright, I think some people are probably busy at doing something IRL. Oh my god. No, it wasn't that. It was chapter 4. Fuck. I gotta edit the title of this. It was it was volume 4, chapter 2, not volume 3, chapter. Oh my god. My dumbass. Wait, small mistake. Wait, please wait a bit. I did a small mistake on the stream title. Very small mistake. A pretty big mistake, actually. I'm gonna see if I can edit the title, if I can. Cause, whoopsie daisies. Small mistake on the stream title. Hello, I accidentally did a mistake on the stream title. So I gotta... Yeah. Very small mistake on the stream title, so, it's meant to be volume 4, chapter 2. Small mistake on... But, I don't think I could change it. I don't think I could change it. It's just fucked up there. Huh. Oopsie daisies. Whoopsie daisies. Uh, alright then, I guess it's just gonna be like that then. It's just gonna be like that. Nope, it's just gonna be like that then. It's just gonna be like that until people actually find out that it's Volume 4, Chapter 2. I'm back. Where did everyone go? Damn, I forgot they just left me there. What's new? I searched all throughout the encampment, but it was a ghost town. Oh, Hina's here. Hello, Hina. I accidentally messed up something, so, whoopsie daisy. Finally, I found their old sleeping tent empty with only a letter left inside. This is... Dear Jeremy Sensei, hello, this is Miyako. I'm sorry that I'm delivering this news in a letter. Starting today, we are officially ending our Kazu Park occupation and protest to rejoin our senior classmate. When we talked, I truly did believe in what you told me and the things we discussed. But with Acting President Kaya supporting the revival of SRT Academy, our protest no longer had a cause. I couldn't justify asking my squad member to continue living under these conditions when there was no longer a fight to relay behind. Living in the park has been hard. Scourging for expired bento, stealing barrels just to have somewhere to breathe. I can't forget how difficult it was for my squad members when we first moved over here. But despite all that, your support was invaluable. I don't want you to think it wasn't. Any of those struggles I mentioned would have brought us to our knees had you not been there to pick us back up every single time. It's thanks to you that we can now look forward and accept support from others too. All their needs will be met. We follow Saki's regiment, daily routine, and we'll have enough firepower to blow up Kivotos. I'm kidding. I hope. Even Miyu will finally get to have that comfy bed she always wanted. It wasn't an easy decision. It required sacrificing my principles. But maybe my principles were wrong at the end of the day. A weapon that serves its purpose is useless, right? I do hope this decision was best for everyone. I'm sorry I didn't discuss it with you first. I wanted to ask you for advice in person at first. I wanted to know what you thought of my choice. But I felt that hearing your voice would have made me second guess myself. So I hope you understand why this letter is the only thing we left you as a goodbye. We put you through a lot, didn't we? Thank you, Sensei. We'll come back to clean up the park and gather our supplies after completing our operation. I hope our paths cross again one day. Maybe in a different place, in a different world. Sincerely, Kyubo was left behind. Damn. Based off the coordinates, this is where they said to meet them. This is the biggest training facility I've ever seen, if that's what it is. We're so far out. Who knew there was a whole facility all the way out here? Weird, it doesn't show up on satellite images. EMC devices blocking cameras, huh? Maybe. This was an SRT Academy training facility before the council president disappeared. It was meant to serve as a base of operations in the event of an emergency, so its very existence was highly confidential. This is my first time here as well. You made your choice. I can't talk loud because it's very late into the night. It's almost 12 a.m. You go. Reporting. I have received orders that Miyako and the others 3 members of the Rabbit Squad are to join the Fox Squad. The squad leader, I hereby disband the Rabbit Squad and transfer authority to its members to Fox Squad leader. Confirmed as of now, Miyako and the 3 members of her squad will serve as an active unit under the Fox Squad. Welcome to the Fox Squad. Squad leader, thank you. No dodgers. There they are. I found the rabbits. Took your sweet time. We've been waiting. Thank you for coming all the way here. Are you hungry, or would you like to shower first? Shower? You get to shower in a room? Absolutely. Cleanliness is vital for combat. Yes. No matter how dire the situation, you can't turn a if you're not. It's 7th for me, right? Yeah, lucky. Sorry, I forgot. No, we're the ones that chose to live in a park. Well, I'm happy to say we're equipped with showers and individual beds for each of you. Please make yourself at home. Thank you. I'm exhausted. I just want a good shower and a soft bed. That does sound nice, but before that... we're starting all of your specialty training routines up and huh? Specialized training right now? Based on recent observations, the combat skill needs sharpening a lot. Consider it a bonding activity. You'll get to evaluate your strengths and weaknesses. Have a squad gear up and meet at the training area. Just when I thought I could finally experience luxury and comfort in my poor, hard-knocked life. We're going to get special training directly from our seniors. No dilly-dallying, unpack and gear up now. You're probably the only one in SRT history to be excited about surprise training. Well, at least our showers, we don't have to worry about being stinky if we sweat. Since our underclassmen are here, I'll have to put in some extra effort in today's dinner menu. Yeah, I don't... Miyako, everything good? Oh, everything's great. Yeah, everything's great. I'm scared something's gonna happen. I have one condition, more of a request if you will. For the Red Winter office to take responsibility for and disband the protester from your school. Can we shake on that, President Chirino? It seems you're confused, Acting General Student Council President. You see, I'm not simply a president. I'm the Student Council President of Red Winter Academy, head of... Great leader, head... Oh my god, you're glazing yourself. And the... Censoring department. This mouse top, I refuse to respond to such a title. Yes, we went to Academy Student Council President and the head of it. We'll know back to the moment. Head of very department, you replace my position, I'll have you purged. It's this little child in front of me so attached to this big position no one cares about. Please excuse me, great leader Chirino, but the protesters hiding in the General Student Council's hindering the General Student Council's ability to carry out its responsibilities of pressing concern. They are causing civil unrest all over DU. An external security review confirmed that most of these troublemakers are students from Redwood Academy. As the chiefs of defense and the acting General Student Council President, I am firmly demanding the Red Winter office to take accountability. Now that you mention it, the Labour Party has been usually quiet, so that's their game. What's their game is that they're protesting this time? That's a good question, Great Leader Cherno. The students are demanding not just free pudding rations and an unrealistic 2-day work week, but they're also inheriting a coop. Is that so? And does that giant hat block your hearing? A coup, a rebellion. They're trying to topple the General Student Council itself. That's the acting General Student Council president responsible for key votes, so security is a matter that can't. I get it. Coups can be quite bothersome. I wavered a few myself. One thing I've learned, Chief Kaya, is that trying to crush a coup directly only fuels its flame. And it's unnatural for students to rebel if they're unhappy with the council's actions. What do you mean by that? There will always be those short-sighted students who can't see the vision of distinguished leaders like us. Well, it's nothing like Red Winter. I imagine being the General Student Council president, DU must be challenging. The public will never understand you. It's exactly why I'm trying to request that the Red Winter office take responsibility. Now then, I don't normally involve myself in matters outside of my academy, but when I see hard work, they must be rewarded. Therefore, the Red Winter office will send you a box of... will send me a... what now? You have never tried as General Chief of Defense? Chewing Red Winter Academy's signature milk chocolate, its richness is unparalleled. If it's to your liking, perhaps the General Student Council could receive regular shipments. What am I asking for now? It's manpower, not... Oh no, how could this have happened? I was enjoying chatting with a little-minded leader so much I almost missed my scheduled nap time. We'll continue this later, acting General Student Council President whatever your name was. That insolent brat. How does Red Winter Academy not have one single serious student? Damn, she's it. Wait, I'm not from Red Winter Academy. I know I wasn't talking to you. Are you sure that Brad is Red Winter Academy's Student Council President and Representative Chief of Staff? Indeed, Rumika Cherno currently holds the position of Student Council President at Red Winter Federal Academy. Currently, last week I believe it was Chairwoman Damn. If I'm understanding this correctly, we have to solve the security threat by negotiating with an academy that changes leadership on a weekly basis. Yet the former acting president Rin seemed quite contented. He was right, and so they should be a cakewalk compared to dealing with Trinity and Gehenna. I guess someone with a background in defense might only know how to use sticks. Alright, Chief Kaya, acting General Student Council President. I'm so sorry, acting General Student Council President. Regarding the regulation defense officer reports, numerous citizens have made comments about the new policy monitoring, mandating them to show 10 forms of IDs when making a cash withdrawal. And there has been a number of incidents crossing DU where citizens have been banished or have managed weapons instead of IDs, carrying bank stuff to make a withdrawal. That's blatant armed robbery. This is happening all over, and the Valkyrie officers and Kaiser guards are just twiddling their thumbs. As mentioned before, both the Security Bureau and Kaiser Security are stationed thin due to the sheer number of daily inspections. If they lack the personnel, then hire private security to maintain security. No one tolerate even a single criminal act while I'm in charge of people like those. She says that, but things have been way more chaotic since she took over. A protest delayed me up for 30 minutes this morning when I was trying to get to the Synkium Tower. While minor criminals have decreased, major offense have escalated. Because all of our resources have been dedicated towards regulating the citizens, criminals have suddenly found themselves with more room to play. And with the Director of Human Resources out of commission, Chief Kaya has less supporters than ever. Maybe she can't keep up with pursuers of her own. Chief Officer Ren is looking more and more competent every day. Enough! Meeting adjourned. Damn, she's mad. Oh yeah, no, she is mad. She is mad. Oh boy. You kept me waiting. There you are, acting Journal Student Council President. I'm here in person because there seems to be a delay in payment to Kaiser Security. Considering the manpower and equipment required, the previous payment doesn't even come close to covering. Why am I still being bothered with petty problems? With the amount of money we paid you, how is that how is it that you are incapable of handling even a single student protest before it reaches my desk? Why, because you haven't paid the proper price, of course. You say what you have paid me is how much the Journal Student Council has approved in its budget. But if your problem won't go away, then maybe the budget isn't sufficient. You're in no position to be asking for more, Kaiser. Have you forgotten that I kept Kaiser Corporation from dividing non-first into bankruptcy? Where would you be if I hadn't covered up your crimes in that incident? Of course not. Trust is the backbone of any business arrangement. Oh, so this bitch is the reason Kaiser is still working, huh? It's every day that I start hating her and hating her even more. However, I also don't believe in conducting business arrangements on emotional whims. You may have saved us some bankruptcy, but that doesn't mean I'll burn through our refuge for you. Damn. Reality check. Where you asked where it would be, I would have recovered quite easily. I could just throw away the Kaiser brand and start a new company should things go wrong. What about you? You stake your name and credibility with so little thought. If it all comes apart, where will Shinkaya be? I've helped you keep your secret. The public would be interested to know about the assignment you built under specialization, I should say. That was a different issue. We were the ones who took a hit when the rebate was the cover under the protection. The town's redevelopment went smoking because of it. I told you already, once everything's squared up, I'll pay you back. But put it on my tab, I'll even add interest. If that's what you choose. Your tabs is adding up to be quite a hefty fee. From what I've gathered, you have yet to gain the treasury's trust. You don't have much sway and direction in the budget, do you? Backing a leader who can inspire her team's confidence does seem rather unwise. This happening? Why doesn't anyone trust me? If only they just listen. Instead, it's suspicious and insufficient at every corner, and somehow the Journal Student Council president, that woman, all of Kibotos followed and trust her. Why her? What can she do that I can't? Why can't I become a superhuman too? What's different from then and now from her for her Kibotos and mine? I get it. At least Kivoto lacks fear. If they fear me, then they'll fall into line. Yeah. Okay, this girl's actually fucking insane. I'm sorry to say this, but this girl is insane. I'm sorry, but I do not care if anyone is a glacier. I think this girl's just straight fucking insane. This girl's actually fucking insane. If they fear me, then they'll fall into line. No, this girl's like actually fucking insane. Kaya? Hinako, where's the... Oh, yeah, no, she's insane. Oh, yeah, no, she's definitely insane. I don't even want to read that. The war has been deactivated and is being stored in the military facility in the outskirts of DU. But due to its explosive power, it was impossible to completely disarm it. This is a direct order. You go. Transport the warhead to the silo under station and detonate it. Oh, can I ask the reason? It's not like you can question my orders. Someone told you this one. Like you said, the warhead power is immense, making it hard to fully neutralize. Most of the town have relocated because of the redevelopment anyway, so casualties will be minimal. Most of towns means there are still residents there. Then making the warhead in a confined space like a subway station will. Yes, I'm aware how it works. Station and the nearby stations will sustain damage. That's the point. I need to show up. I need a show of force bigger than their wildest imaginations. Otherwise, it won't be enough to hold them into submission. They need to know we can erase a small city in seconds. Then they think twice before crossing us. If the accident occurs on the subway, we can pin it on the transit staff's negligence. Everything will be tied up in a neat little bow for us. Outstanding. I knew you were a little crazy, but you truly exceeded my expectations this time. Our Kaiser president really does seem to have an uncanny eye for talent. Thanks for the praise. One objection, however, the silo under the subway station is Kaiser's property, not necessarily keen on you blowing up my things. You have a point, we'll be using your property, so to compensate, with the control of the used subways. Once I've gotten rid of the current transportation officers, we'll need another body to oversee the subway system. If Kaiser Corporation is up for it, it'd be a win-win. Sounds promising. We've been eyeing transportation ever since this railway takeover fell through. Control over the primary transport linking districts would be a source of steady revenue. I'm not one to miss a lasting opportunity because I'm blinded by the short term. Very well, we'll make the preparations to receive the warhead in the silo. We'll need to coordinate with your foxes. That's finally settled. Now, back to my order. Walerico, your answer? Fox 1 understood. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, this is not. Yeah, can we kill Kaya? Does she die? Like, do we kill her later in the story? I kind of want her dead. You know, I kind of need her, like, dead. I need her, like, 6 feet into the ground, like, in a graveyard. I need her dead. Like, I want her dead. As dead as possible. I want to forget. You know what? Let's even delete all of her existence. By the time I left Koyasaki Park and returned to Sho, it was already late into the evening. I approached the counter to pick up a bento, but there's none left. I'm sorry, Sensei, we ran out today. I just needed something to eat. Oh, sorry, we ran out of every single bento in stock. For some reason, only this Angel 24 located in Sho didn't get any of the bentos since yesterday. I tried to find out why, but was told it's due to a new order that even the scheduled bentos were cancelled, and all we have left for sale is water. So there's no bread or any other kind of drinks. Yeah, basically anything to eat or drink. And I'm still here, but we're pretty much just been closed today. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. This is a much pettier method of revenge than I expected. Sensei, do you know anything about what's going on in you? After the Kufin stuff, it's been completely dead here. I haven't heard anything from the store's main branch. They gave us this new manual to memorize, but there were so many regulations and then these scary Kaiser guards came in sometime and made sure we're following all the rules. People are saying that all the Angel 24 shops are gonna close and be replaced with Kaiser 26 shops. My job. I've heard really scary things about Crisis 26 shop. I heard they work a full 26 hours a day, Sensei. I don't think I could last. It's impossible to work 26 hours a day. Were you able to eat despite all that? Yes, luckily I packed myself lunch today. I made too much meat and potato stew yesterday, so I just bought the leftovers for dinner. Oh, if you want, you can have mine. No, it's... okay, really. I couldn't bring myself to take Sorano's dinner, so I politely refused and headed back to the show executive office. Oh my god, I'm starving. Hey, Fox Eats delivery here. I've got a food delivery for someone named Jeremy. I didn't order any food though. Oh, they have an order for and isn't event is supposed to be delivered right here to the show executive office. If you open the door, I can verify the details for you. I'm scared. Chat, fellas. What should we pick? Should we open the door or should we not? What do y'all think? Should we open the door or should we not? Should we open the door or should we not? I don't know. No. Never. So we okay. It's Kaya, trust. Oh, but I'm starving too. Fuck. I'm starved. This is a hard choice. Alright then. What else do you want me to do? We can't just leave without giving them to the food. Damn. I'm so glad I did not open that door. I'm so glad I did not open that door. I'm so happy I did not open that door. I'm so happy I did not open that door. We dead ass. we dead ass right now. Alright. Shiv explosive secure. Everyone take cover. Hold on. What's going on here? Plano, Rona. 3, 2, 1. Plano, Rona. Wait. I could just... Wow, that did a little more than I expected. How much did you put on the charge? Shakor completely oops, my bad. I'm a sniper. Don't blame me for not knowing how explosives work. Sorry, Sensei. We'll get the door fixed right up for you. Scouts, you guys? I'd say good evening, but given the circumstances, still we're generally glad to see you again, Sensei. It's rather late, huh? Have you had any dinner yet? Not yet. I had a feeling you hadn't. I heard there were some unexpected hiccups in the supply chain as we turned. Consider power and show store was somehow missed. You really tried there, Nico. We all know it's just someone throwing a pretty fit. Messing with food supplies, really? It's just childish. But pretty tactical if you think about it. An empty stomach is going to win out over your ideals of it. It's not as sensitive as you may sit in a chill, sophisticated office, though. It's a bit... Sure. Well, for now, we from Fox Heaps, the Fox Squad, will provide supplies where we can. Is this? Yep, do you remember the ones from last time? You seem to enjoy them, so I made more for you this time. Go ahead and enjoy, though I understand and wouldn't be offended if you're a bit brave given this current situation. They're already eating, Nico. Oh, wait, did you just eat it just like that? Are you, well, not in your right state of mind, perhaps? That's not what I meant. Well, it sounds odd for me to suggest, but did it ever cross your mind that we might have tampered with it? Kind of like poisonous this? Well, no, but since I think you're missing the point, we're kind of on the opposite side right now. I'm sure you're well aware that we allied with acting for Empire, so that sure support the revival of SIT. Shortly after rejecting piracy, the first people who worked for her came offering food and you don't suspect any ulterior motives? Are you naive or are you stupid? Yeah, say to keep your enemies close, but not so closely but eat their food. You know, on the battlefield, sometimes we leave behind faulty ammunition for enemies to loot. It's a similar concept. That's why SRT Academy teaches us students to never touch the food and water rations that belong to enemy. But you're not your enemy. I'm just your teacher. You truly do live up to your reputation. Nothing good comes from such unconventional trust, even with allies or friends. When people see you as overly trusting, they might think you're naive and unreliable when you can hinder and chase. Those who can't waver or skeptical of others' motives tend to get the short end of the stick in life. Knowing this, why do you continue the way you do? I think that trust yields more benefit than just suspicion. Prophecies and ideas. Do you know about the Prisoner's Dilemma, Sensei? It's a psychological territory. Two prisoners are separated and given two options. If neither betray the other, both prisoners are free to go, but if one chooses to cooperate and rather doesn't, only the betrayer goes free. In summary, two prisoners can either cooperate for mutual benefit or betray each other for perceived gain. Typically, they end up betraying one another because it's the optimal choice. Which is a theory, it emphasizes the need for self-preservation. We have dealt with all kinds of criminals, and I've never once seen someone sacrifice their well-being for someone else's benefit. The so-called trust that adults brag about is no different. You really are SRT's elite force. It's basic game theory. You hardly need specialized training to. What? Did you just compliment us? Oh no, you found our weak spot. All fear or compliment. With your theory, I think reality will often surprise you. Ah, man, that feels better. Real life is more sense than anyone's theory. True. What effects will your decisions have on the future? Will the results of this game affect the next? The sense of this game isn't really about winning this round or losing that one. The most effective method is winning anything is to make sure the loser can't return. Grant so much fear in your opponent, so much distress and betrayal they'll never oppose you again. What the fuck are these ideals? Yo, these ideals are random. These ideals are so random. Since you will likely never see us again when everything is said and done. You probably won't even remember your answer to this game since we're weapons you can only point forward. It's an insignificant decision that no one cares about at the end of the day. Given that, do you still trust us? I do. If you're not going to take us seriously, then we need to. Even if we still will walk out of here today and forget all of this happening, hang your hat onto my voice. Of course. My job is to teach you how to get to tomorrow in whatever way you want. You're quite the character, Sensei. Just as weird as they say. You know, your squad, the Fox Squad, is a testament to the power of trust. I've seen how much trust the Fox Squad has in their leader. Our trust in... Well, you're not wrong. She is our squad leader after all. Is there something wrong with that? No, not at all. The Fox Squad's bonds have always been unbreakable. So you can stop trying to slide your way in with your petty words. She's our friend. She always been, since before she became our squad leader. Well, this has certainly been a illuminating light. We have delivered your food, so our mission here is complete. It appears we dropped by unannounced, attacked you with a barrage of questions, and are now unconditionally leaving. My apologies. To make up for it, did you want to ask us anything? How are the Rabbit Squads? Are they adjusting well? The Rabbit Squad is... Our team's locations are classified, so we can't diverge. Take the 10 bus headed towards from the station in front of Shell, gets off the final stop up 1 kilometer east, following the Dardup Valley, and you'll find a facility that's not on the map. It'll look like a deserted camp, but it's actually a fully operational training facility for SRT students, active since a fire journalist because the president disappeared. The Rabbit Squad is stationed there right now. You can ask how they're doing yourself. Nico, you can't just tell them that. The location of SRT squads is second class confidential information. It's fine, they're not in prison and they should be able to have visitors. But if you could keep this under wraps, especially from Unico. I just can't with you. Whatever, I have no thoughts on this anymore. I'm technically outranked here that you're the squad leader. Thanks both of you. If Sensei can get through to those girls, maybe there's hope for us too. Until next, take care of yourself, Sensei. After they took off, I savored the remaining missionaries. I wondered what to do next. For some reason, Nico's zucchini had been more delicious than last time. This story really is getting a bit more fucked, huh? I don't know what to say about this story. This story's kind of fucked. And yet we still forgive them. Honestly, Sensei is probably the... Sensei, if you... Blue Archive Sensei is like the person that we all need, but we'd never have in life. He's just like us for real trust. Hello. I gambled everything now. Give me more. Thank you. Give me more. I won't stop gambling. The gambling must never stop. Uh, okay, so here's the order for Volume F. You go, man, I haven't had a decent hot shower in forever. All my tensions just went whoosh. Nothing beats a shower after a long day of work. What an eventful day. Seriously, the days used to drag on so slowly at the park when we had nothing to do. This is why I'm saying people really benefit from strict rules and a regimen schedule. You say that as if you didn't wake up at precisely 5 a.m. every day at the park too. Okay, I did have fun too. I got to fire off some special animals that I've held back on in the park due to their budget. It's been a while since we had the safety of a secure facility. It's reassuring. It's nice to not have to worry about wild animals or lost hikers like at the park. But is something wrong with you? Did something happen to me? No, it's just, is all of this comfort really okay? It seems a little silly, but I never appreciated the luxury of a hot shower and fresh cooked meals until now. I can't help but feel guilty for making you all roughed on in the park for so long. No, I didn't mean that kind of comfort. Like, we don't have to make any decisions here, right? What we eat, what we do, even decide if our last decision was good or bad. The Foxwatch chooses everything for us, so I don't have to be anxious about anything. But should SRT students be living in that kind of comfort when everyone out there is scared because they don't know what's going to happen to Kivaltos? It's like my clothes look like they fit, but they don't feel like it. I don't know. It's natural to question such a big life change like this. If you have been through a withdrawal of a day, so makes sense you would have all these questions and feelings. Why don't you sleep on it and things might feel clearer tomorrow? Maybe. Honestly, I kind of missed makeshift barrel baths with everyone. Heating up the water was a pain, so I always worried about prying out. My eyes in the tub was too cramped for a proper wash. But despite all that, I always felt that kind of pride as an SRT member using our skills and know how to survive. Now I'm physically at ease, but instead of an SRT recruit, I feel more like a hired mercenary. I actually get what you're saying for once. At the park, even the small-scale drills were accelerating, and it gave me a high with unlimited access to a top-tier gear now. It's almost drills and thrills, don't get me wrong, it's exciting, but it was just off. Like, the same enjoyment just isn't there. What about you, Miyako? What, me? I have found the coordinations to be very sufficient. The squad can focus only on training now and not where our next meal is coming from. As the squad leader of the Rabbit working towards the revival of SRT, I have no complaints. Oh, deputy squad leader now. Yeah, you still didn't answer my question. What about you? How are you doing? What are you thinking? The unwavering justice you idolize and wouldn't shut up about since I first met you. The facilities, the hot meal and warm beds, do all these things make it worth it for you, Miyako? Excuse me, I'll have you all... excuse me, I'll leave you all to it. Hina, go for it. Yeah, she's fine. She'll walk it off. Oh, she knows it's fine. You'll walk it off. I'd forgotten guard duty right after a shower used to be one of my favorite. Feeling the breeze through my damp hair is weirdly comforting, familiar. Familiar where everything is unfamiliar. Even the equipment feels different from our old weapons. They'll adjust to this life, though. It's good for them. What was that? An intruder? Why would someone break in through the shower room? The entrance is on the other side of the building and no common roads lead to there. Was it a wild animal? Hey, Miyako. Sensei. How are you here? How do you even find us? That's kind of a secret. I guess I followed the scent of the rabbit squad. I'm placing you under arrest. Bruh. Sensei's predicament. Crazy. Under arrest for deep. Please help me understand. How and why are you here? I'm here to see you, Miyako. I find that hard to believe. This is a military facility completely removed from any city or town. Even if I were to be generous and assume, since you can't just happen upon this compound and just surely understand and they're at risk of coming to a military site completely unarmed and alone. You came all this way avoiding detection and risking your safety, so yes, I find it hard to believe your reason is that. So I'll ask you again, Sensei. Why are you here? The reason is that did you come to change my mind? I thought I made it clear in my letter I've made my decision. When Chief Kaya assured us our team's survival, I was staying. Station at phase 3 progress over. A fully equipped base like this provides all essentials as optional for my squad, or rather my entire unit. I weighed the factor and made the best decision for my squad. And now I no longer make decisions. I'm a weapon meant to carry out orders. So there's nothing you can say, Sensei. I'm really not here with any agenda. I just wanted to know if you're having fun. What bearing does that have on this situation? I'm an operative of SRT, monitoring justice and safeguarding the public. Pleasure is a luxury meant for those who hasn't assumed duties. If you're satisfied with that, but you're misunderstanding it. Do you think you have mistaken what your duty is? My duty? How? Isn't duty about fulfilling a responsibility? Fulfilling a duty should never include suffering and pain. You have a responsibility to. You have a duty to enjoy being alive. You have a responsibility to yourself, Miyako. So, are you having fun? This is why I knew I couldn't see you before I left. I always thought growing up was about enduring hardships. I thought that the only way I could grow was if I let go of all my naive and trusting passion. Sensei, I had managed to convince myself that it was okay to reject my ideals, my justice. Is this what it was to be a part of the real world? I felt like my impending adulthood was chastising my younger self. Be stronger, be harder, be smarter. I didn't want to believe that the dishes I loved didn't have a place in this adult world. Then what did I know about growing up? That must be what it is. If I believed that if my squad members could benefit, I thought it could be at peace. So why are you coming and telling me that I shouldn't throw away who I am to follow the higher order. And why would you tell me this when I'm finally resigning myself to being those weapons? Will you please stop telling a bunch of careless child to make their own decisions? Sorry, but your justice has a place in my adult world at least. You weirdo. You're making me sound like Saki now. Okay, Sensei, you win. I understand now. Follow me this way. The exit is down this hall. It won't last forever, but I've handled the alarm system for now. Exit through here and promise me you'll go straight to the bus stop without anyone noticing. You're not reporting me to the Foxes? Yes, right now I'm in charge of security, and if they find out that you were here, Sensei, it won't be easy to smooth. I remember before too, remember? Protecting civilian safety was a part of my job. What are you planning on doing? I'm going to do my duty. I don't really know how to do something like this, so I might mess it up. I'll take responsibility for any blowback. Understood. Late. Anything unusual during your watch? No, nothing at all. Is that so? We received new orders. Orbit Squad will be joining us. Isn't this map? I thought you might recognize it. These are the blueprints to your station platform. Tomorrow at Kaiser Construction Cargo Train will pull into platform 2 of Kansas. I will unload the tomorrow. The station will be closed until midday of offloading to center potential threats. Rabbit Squad will assist Kaiser security in locking down the perimeter. The Anthony Warhead isn't that the bomb retrieved and is labeled on the Fox Squad's first public operation? Correct. The entire point of relocating it outside of DU was to ensure people's safety. Now we're bringing it back into the heavily populated city. Wouldn't the council... No, actually, what are you planning, bro? One formula the warhead would be placed in the station's underground silo and detonated. All personnel will evacuate first and then all squads. You're setting it off underground at a subway station in the heart of the city. There couldn't be a worst case scenario to detonate it. The confined quarters for infrastructure. You didn't need to remind me. I'm more versed in that power than you. If that's true, then even more reason you should see the insanity in this. What could you rationally possibly be to continue supporting this? I'm receiving orders to cancel the council will take responsibility for the public. You forget that responsibility. You're asking us to stake our lives on a dangerous and immortal operation that it's the least we deserve an explanation as to why you're doing this. Everything I've done for the revival of SRT Academy. Do you hear yourself? You're trying to use the fear and terror of the very people our academy was established to protect to rebuild SRT, a version of SRT that jeopardizes public safety and leans on other people's authorities has no right to claim the name. Rights aren't handed out, they're taken. If this is what it takes to come out of the situation, we'll just be justified to the future SRT. Will we though? I remember hearing you say on the TV all those years ago that no matter the obstacle, SRT's justice never wavers. I fight for my principle and justice I've learned over the years. You can tarnish the SRT name all you want, but those values will never change. This is a direct order. I can take this as insubordination. No, you can't actually. You are my superior. In fact, I would say you're the one who's insubordinate. Because the General Student Council President is the only one authorized to give us order. I mean, I guess we all know deep down this is going to be the end, so excuse me. The next morning, while I was finishing up cleaning the last of the rabbit squad's traces from the park, rummaging through a young lady's belongings as soon as they're gone, Sensei? You really are a suspicious person. Welcome back, Miyako. I'm glad you made it. Thank you for helping me find my way back. Everyone returning to Camp Rabbit as promised. And the others? It wasn't right to bring them along. I stepped down as their leader. How could I ask them to give up their comfort and lives to return to camping in expired rentals? The other squad members are smarter than I am, so I'm sure they'll find their way, even without your help. But no more pleasantries. This is urgent and dire. Miyako quickly relieved the General Student Council's and Fox Squad's plot. They're trying to commit terrorism. Half the city's people. Since they keep your voice down. This operation is top secret, known to only a few in the General Student Council. If word gets out, it'll be pandemonium. Sorry, I was just so shocked. So the German core head is really that destructive. Yes, the General Guerrero was especially created in order to attack close-fitted targets and heavily tanks traditional weapons can. On impact, it ignites all the oxygen in its blast areas and releases it. And then the shockwave, dissipating on the surface, undergoing its skyrocks to release vapor clouds to fill the enclosed area. Everyone within the affected radius would be overwhelmed, and the shockwaves would destroy all buildings around us like a devastating earthquake. If that project blueprints are collected, damage radius is approximately 5 kilometers, so its town would be wiped off the map. What could possibly be the reason? Since it's all here in the hearts of the world. Nico said that this was the revival of the sense of caring, but the ultimate goal of this operation is intimidating show of strength and flexible, like the General Student Council wields over the public. Asking President Kaya's opponents would think twice about weirdly resistant after a display like that. Regardless of its purpose, this operation will cause so damage if they succeed. I have to stop this before my seniors cross a line they can never come back from. They've always paved the way forward for me, so I'll just have to help them find a way back out. I say that, but it's so overwhelming. If we fail, I don't know where to start. I'm scared of the consequences, but this is a wrong decision. I need your perspective on it. Is there any way to stop the mission? Even the war had one time's weight as for many transport. We need heavy machinery to move it so strong. The steering and I still without any Kaiser personnel, they would just let us roll on in with a train. My voice can I need it. We need to stop the donation before the Rabbit Squad, before the Fox Squad realizes what's happening. They need a specialized strike force to infiltrate the station and disarm the bomb. A small strike force. Anything that can take out one of those special forces units is another one. In other words, only SRT can stop SRT. Going against Fox Squad, it will be an entirely different game. I'm inferior in experience, combat ability, and equipment. I don't know. Don't doubt yourself. You'll hold yourself back. You're right. If I don't even believe in myself, how can I ask the other members to trust me? I just have to rely on my instincts and move forward. Rebel 1X executing operation. This is Rebel 1. The current time is 10:40. I just arrived at the operation site. Collectively, the security is tight. 6 guards at the main entry, the exit points, and a couple of patrols on the screen. It would be impossible for me to sleep into the station without alerting at least one guard. I'm guessing he'll head on assault regular. If we had 2 more people, it would be doable. If it's just me, they'll call for reinforcements because I can. I wish the rest of the squad was here. It would be great if someone could run a diversion for us. Well, look who it is. What a strange coincidence to cross path here. Who's that? One seeker of truth and nature's harmony, a seeker of nature and as you know, a servant to the common God. What are you doing here? Really? Not my uniform didn't give it away. And again, you've always been privileged for life above the law. Kaiser Security gave me a proper education when I was arrested. They thoroughly taught me to the errors of my race of being a parasite on society's umbrella, reaching my way above the sheer value of the sweet upon one's brow. Now I find purpose in Kaiser Security, serving as a guard, ensuring public safety. That's great. Until getting suspicious individuals for security guards' duty and you two looking into scouting this station are particularly suspicious. Despite our past, I can't neglect my citizen's duties, so I ask for your cooperation in this inspection. Can you just let this slide, just the one? What, you want me to pretend I didn't see you? Since are you trying to belittle my duty as a guard and a responsible citizen? I must protect the station by fighting my fellow pursuers. The Kaiser Coup is going to blow up the station. What in the world? This may be hard to believe, but Miyako laid out everything to this. Your claims are hard to swallow. You would have to be a crazy person to set up a bomb in such a densely populated station. It's just so really just so solidify your power. There's no way. More thinking about what Kaiser Corporation has done in the past, it's actually not that hard to believe. I've experienced Kaiser Security's bottomless greed firsthand. Also promised to provide 1 pudding cup a day to security guards during their shift. But they claim to have run out of pudding yesterday. Do you know what they gave us instead? I see. I kept my head down and worked hard even in these conditions. I found enduring small inconveniences for the greater good was Mark. Listen. But now you mean to tell me that General Student Council and Kaiser Group, with all their wealth and power, want to destroy the stations, destroying even more wealth and power? The next station of all places, many citizens, even my own comrades call this place. I won't stand for this. Leave it to me. I promise my full population of 6 to protect the station and all my comrades inside. Thank you for your understanding. The enemies outnumber us greatly, so the only way we'll be able to get through is if it's only reverse. Well, I'd love to stick it to some evil Kaiser overlords. My weapons were all confiscated when I was arrested. Even this silly little pistol is just a toy. That's not an issue. You have more than enough on me. Another way to put photo weapon atmospheres. I've had enough of the constant feeling oppression I've endured. Thank you, Miyako. It's not time for me to return as this is the leader of the pursuers. Yeah, thank you. The further away you can get the guards from the entrance, the better. God damn it. Two of my fellow pursuers will realize suspicion. The evil killers of the of Kaiser Corporation intend to murder and achieve greed to more precious. Are you finally giving up on me? Pursuers for the pursuers. I'm not just happy. I never give up on my life now. I know you start to understand how those with possessions think. I came face to face with the greed that has infiltrated his very soul. Having seen the evil of course, I can bear it any longer. I will not allow these parasites to plant their roots down in our territory any longer. I'll show these greedy weapons the beauty of it. I'm game. Not like I have anything else to do. Why not? I look a good opportunity to stir the pot. Today we defend, we defeat greed. Today we defeat capitalism. Pursuers charge. We should probably wait for a second. It always comes and goes like a tornado. It's not the ideal distraction, but the chaos will confuse the enemy at least. I can hardly stand idly by Sensei. Lead the way. Hey yo, Ropan is here? Ropan is here? Wait, where's Ropan? I did not see Ropan here. Oh wait, why the fuck is Otto on? Kaiser guards just getting completely fucking Ropan, are you still there? Elite versus elite. I'm grateful a lot. We shattered you. Honestly, fed you, and this is the thanks you get. You're the ones who forced uniforms on folks not seeking employment. All this ordeal taught me that I never want to work again. That I will fight all forms of possessions. Have at you, Wilfred. But in way you know that's traitor. Who you call good? Someone help. Would really help. Fighting Kaiser troops for elite forces is brutal. Get back here, you wimps. But not our number anymore. Thanks for the shield for digging through is still another story. It's only a matter of time before Kaiser sends reinforcements. If we don't break through, then we'll be surrounded. It's dangerous, so let me lead the way on. Oh, that's a familiar face. This is a public meant for civilian use. What's all this chaos? Someone give me an update now, Kaiser. Oh, thank goodness. Please do something about this director. Maintaining order is your job, right? Maintain it, please. Is that the federal helm from last time? What are you doing? Do you know what it means for a public safety bureau director to open fire on us? Our authority was granted directly from the elected president. Director who? Of what? I'm on leave right now. Actually, disciplinary action. I don't have much to lose. So you just out causing trouble. You have no authority here. The security of this area is our brief. Hey, so you Valkyrie punks can run a You're mistaken. A member group has the person would be superior. Local Police School Administrative Regulations, Article 35, Paragraph 1. Students of the Public Safety Bureau have the authority to make arrests of individuals who interfere with public transportation systems. Oh, no, public transportation services. I thought I'd help out my juniors at the Public Safety Bureau during my disciplinary committee service period. This is the Public Safety Bureau. Drop your weapons and get on the ground. Who do you think you're pointing your gun at? We're just following protocol. According to the regulations. The entire security has to follow those regulations such as arrest. Go to the public. These are disturbances around this train station. We will bring you as all people leave. If you insist, you have the authority to bring your own by force. But let's just say all of us actually. Public Safety Bureau is arresting us. Oh, this is rich. There's so left. What's the Public Safety Bureau gonna do? Throw a donut at us? It might be under a different name now, but we. I forgot that was the name of types of these motherfuckers' elite forces. UFC's elite, the best of the best in Geiger. The little rookies from Valkyrie's Safety Bureau. Honest, a little pea shooter are gonna bring us in. It doesn't matter how good a commander or whatever you think you are. No amount of positivity thinking is going to bridge the gap between us and a bunch of rookies. There seems to be a misunderstanding here. The Public Safety Bureau is Valkyrie's most sought after department to be accepted into. I even tried joining the ones got turned down. What? I have another fun fact. It's been over a decade since the station has last served, so there's reports under the station sign on more Western Metal now. The Public Safety Bureau got a good handful of concern calls about it, saying they were worried the sign was just gonna fly off every time the window broke. So we plan to replace it end of this month for safety's sake. Enough with your rambling. Patient one, aren't you? I'll cut to the chase there. I bet even our little pea shooters would make that sign fall right now. Wait, you wouldn't. Duck and cover. You brats won't take this. You know, small grenade. Please cover your nose and mouth. Oh, you can't see. Block the entrance. Don't let them take cover in the smoke and slip through. I really am trying my best to read. But again, it's already 12. The first time I cover, they're running and they're blowing it. They're running straight to protect the station. It doesn't take long for them to drop their systems. There's definitely something down there. What a miscalculation on their part. A subway station and corrupt plastic echo. So, this is the Public Safety Bureau's home turf. Fair enough, it would be. Work with the other Public Safety Bureau members to apprehend us off in the chaos. I'll cover the entrance so we don't have any more invited guests. Yes, ma'am. Well, don't forget that you'll need a limited edition conversion with the donuts and your episodes. Oh, don't get your whole dozen. There you go, SLP. I'm interested in the cleanup you do. I have to comment you disobeyed direct orders, man. That's nothing to worry yourself over. Didn't I already tell you this? I have to take the responsibility of my decisions on my own two shoulders. If it's for what I believe in, something like this is child's play. since I take care of these idiots. Leave it to me. Now then. It's a bit unfortunate, but it seems everyone knows the name Federal Hound at this point. I don't actually start calling me that. You know, let me enlighten you on how I earned the name. Man, my phone is overheating very badly. My phone is gonna, I swear my phone is gonna end up breaking one of these days. It's very, very hot. Turn on the air conditioner. You can probably cook with it. He may read all these people, how are they moving like this? Where are they coming from? Some of us feel bleaching in the station. Is there a people around only Ronaldo or something? Bingo. Win the sheep. Station Church is undergone numerous renovations, including lots of forgotten messages going on. Sometimes they turn into hotspots for shady activities, so public safety students naturally learn the terrain pretty well. Just staying authentically using them this way. Oh, for what do we have ourselves? I mean, improper passengers going to the second floor. Hello? Yo, they're my game. What the fuck? Yep, I have eyes on them. I'm really thinking of using the escalators as a shortcut. Risky move. Those little punks, just wait until we get there. Oh, heads up, these escalators are ancient. Please remain vigilant for any sudden stops. Thank you. Huh? Which is why running on escalators is an advice. It's basic safety, really. These bad public safety girl kids are running circles around us if they're very active. We'll take you all down. Look out! You're the rookies if you forgot out your opponent, the pursuers. No 1 out of 2 chance of catching it. Even if I look down upon with disdain, even if I'm the last man standing, our fight will go on until every citizen and people to understand the freedom of living without the burdens of work of the profession. Hey, well, there's no work, I'm listening. You perhaps interested in the life of non-professionals, but always ready to accept new believers. But joining the pursuers means giving us some materialistic ties, especially in the film. Why do I feel like I'm being recruited to a pyramid scheme? Hina, Hoshino's doing it again. You got it. I'm leaving it to you. I'm leaving her all to you. A clear north platform is secure. Thank you, public safety, but we wouldn't have made it here with no catches and resistance. On days where I get to show the passengers like safety are. The fact they know you want for insurance public order. I was very impressed by your close combat ability. Fine, I've never trained like that before. You know how to control and subdue your enemy's movements in tight spaces with basic principle of close combat. You do it. I always thought your ability to evaluate and react to a situation is even better than anyone else is shooting. You embody the public safety reputation for speed and efficiency. That's why I find it very impressive. Yeah. Impressive meaning it's already just been a habit of mine to move as efficiently as possible. To finish my protocol quickly and hit my go-to. But of course I take immense pride in care of my work as a member of the public safety board. If one of your chaos listening to the part, then I'll leave the rest of you. Understood. Abyss. Abyss. It's just the fucking abyss. Man, I'm starting to get tired. You know what, here, let's do it. I'm actually like really starting to get tired. God damn, it's 12:33. I'm about to send some people to the abyss. Hina, please. Oh god, Hina's crashing out. Hina, are you okay? Hina, will I ever stream on Twitch? $12.34. My sleep deprived ass completely up all night. Yeah, you're not the only one. I go to sleep at like 4 a.m. now, due to the fact that there is no school. Go to sleep. No, it's fine. 接続確認。ジェレミー先生、お待ちしておりました。I'd always had a fucked up sleep schedule in the first place, so it's fine. Why is Hoshido awake at 2 a.m.? I kind of needed to know this. Let me see. Oh, so I can use... Wait, what's this? Wait, I gotta check something real quick. Wait, I gotta check something real quick. Oh god, that is loud, okay. Okay, that's loud. I'm checking something real quick. Alright. It's, I gotta fix something real quick, wait, it's something. Alright, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the hell? Okay. And we are back. Things are fixed now. Sensei, this way. The vertical stairs commonly described lead to this hallway. The inclining steps, so watch. Still. This place feels off. Shoddy railing and finishing seems to indicate an unfinished or rushed construction job, but the building has fully functioning utilities. Look, it's as used confirmed chemical light. They must have entered the underground facility through here. What's a chemical light for? It's used by special ops in dark areas for identification and signaling. In other words, our Fox counterparts had likely set up a trap for us. I'm setting up a breach charge on the door to secure our entry sensor. Stand clear. Okay, take cover, Sensei. Huh? Oh, so you're just making our... What the fuck? What is this? A military hangar. The elevators and rail systems are made for transporting military gear. The hangar on this scale, it could support a sizable military force. Gear here, underneath a popular, frequent subway station. I've been trying to figure that out too. Typically, military outposts are built far away from cities or residential areas, usually in underdeveloped areas outside of the city limits. But technically, if you built one in the middle of a city like this hangar, you would save a fortune in management and transportation costs. And being near a station, they could easily deploy troops to every corner of the EU in a state of emergency. I finally understand that Kaiser had such a vested interrogation in construction terms development, and setting off a bomb here would wipe out all of that investment. You're right. The bomb's explosion will wipe this place off the map entirely. And it really would be like it never existed. I thought even those who dwell in the city's underworld have caught a glimpse of it, so no one knows it's here. They had to dig deep than anyone else was willing to go to build this place. The idea of a place where they could freely pursue their corporate ambitions must have been very appealing to them. And they're willing to give all of that up just to strike fear into the hearts of the public. That almost scares me more. Any second thoughts? No, not at all. It's like how justice only has the power if you speak up for it. Hiding away your fear out of pride is as useless as an old bento in the garbage. It's like getting this started myself to learn that lesson. I know that SFTV days, this is a story that we have mixed off of. The current time is 11:30, not much time left until the detonation. Our next move should be... Sensei, wait. This is hostile territory. Rushing down would be deadly. Our son, the drone ahead of us, do some scouting. Activating the drone now. Typical sniper. Based on the depth of the bullet hole and the speed of the projectile, the sniper is equipped with 12.7 mm anti-material with range substitutes against anyone else I know how to take a risk of moving forward, but against Angari, that would be suicide. Even I wouldn't be able to take it at that Piffin and antenna material rifle. If we had a appointment in here, I'd send ballistic armor at least. Oh, so now you need us, you remember? That can't be. At least when I was leader, I only left Miu behind, who forgets all three of the... Nah, that was actually good. At least when I was leader, I only left Miu behind, who forgets all three of their squad members. I can't believe you just left us, Miyako. Way to leave us out of the loop. You could have at least asked if he wanted to come. I didn't think... I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't ask more of you. I've already asked too much. Too much? How? We all have made sacrifices for our squad over and over. I couldn't ask you to do it again. I would have been asking you to give up your regiment schedules and unlimited access to firepower to every kind of creature comes for you. But we couldn't do it. After everything we've already been through, I couldn't ask you to abandon your lives since my version of justice. Really, now? You really are a stubborn squad leader. It's not just your sense of justice, we all feel the same way. You were all enchanted by your fight squad. The rigid discipline never swayed, no matter the situation. They came as far before them, one after the other. And the courage never wavered, no matter how bitter the odds. I'm scared of everything, but now when I'm with you guys, I already started to get boring after a couple of nights. Honestly, I need the thrill of cutting into our limited supplies. I've learned recently there's a lot to learn about the world that isn't in my textbook. We'll fight for us or teach justice by your side, Miyako. Thank you. Final gear checkup. Once everyone's ready, follow my lead. Going toe-to-toe with the Fox Squad. Oh, jeez. I get you. It's like we're about to dive into a pitch-black cave, you know. The food. What's the theme of this in that novel? Yeah, that Trinity one about the rabbit who chased the people's mice. This night saw a message of hunt entering the rabbit shade there. Only the brave and true shall find their way. Wait, did someone knock on my door? Wait, I think someone knocked on my... Guys, I think someone knocked on my apartment door. Wait, let me go check it. Oh, I love this song. I always like this song. Have you decided on operation yet? I didn't think of one at all. Well, it seems like a time routine. We don't have... We don't need. I don't even the operation after I saw it. I like it. Me too. In that case. Operation Rabbit Up commence. God, me, look at Miu. Miu looks so scared. Guys, look at Miu, just looks so fucking scared. And then Miyako is just like, okay, let me not start glazing the rabbit squad. Please forgive me. I was about to start glazing. I was gonna start glazing the rabbit squad. Yeah, let's not try to let my phone die. You know, I'm gonna call it a stream. Wait. Wait, no, there we go. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. It's getting way too late. Caillou just doesn't exist. It was very fun. It was very fun doing this stream, but yeah, I'm ending it here. Thank you all for attending, and bye everyone. Also, Hina, if you're still here, please go to Abidos and check up on Yoshino. I don't think we should really not. So please, Hina, just go to Abidos. Just, I'm even gonna. Let me go put on my show clothes. I'll meet you at Abidos, Hina. We're gonna have to stop Hoshino. Yeah, bye bye.